But before that... Oh, and that's nasty, because I'm gonna have to get through the second part without dying as well. Just because, yeah, if I get sent back to the midpoint, then I'm unable to get through the key door. And the first key seemed... I can't remember how I got that first key, either. There was like some kind of trick to it. Oh yeah, it was ice flour to make platforms of enemies. Refreshing, delicious water. Nectar of the gods. We have to try freezing them. That's our hint for the key, probably. Whoa. Oh man, that was... Surprised I survived that. I mean, you know, didn't get hit there, rather. So yeah, this was the first part. That jump. And then don't get hit by that guy. Hit that guy with this guy. And then, yeah, I think the big blue fish would make this a bit easier, because they make for bigger ice cubes. Damn it. Okay. And yeah, I've only got one shot at this, actually. Because, yeah, if I accidentally kill this guy or fall down the ladder or something, there's no way for me to get... there's no other enemies for me to work with. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, another small complaint, though I don't think those spikes really needed to be there. But yeah, small complaint. Just sort of arbitrarily limits the number of times you can attempt that jump for really no good reason. Okay, so that's our key. Might as well just, yeah, want to avoid the midpoint, because... Yeah, this way if we just die, we'll start from the beginning, which is what we want. Whoop. That pipe led nowhere, if I remember correctly. Okay. I actually don't think I've been down here before. Okay, double fire flower. Can't complain about that. And yeah, they sort of extolled the virtues of frozen fish earlier in the level, but personally, I like my fish fried. Can't fry the octopus, though. That's sad. Takoyaki. One of my favorite Japanese dishes. Snacks, really, that I've tried. Oh, can I just not get up there now? Because I missed that jump? That would kind of suck. Oh no, I just end up here, which is exactly where I want to be. So it's like these octopuses are weird. They look like, just based on their behavior, they seem like the Sniffits, except you can kill them by bouncing on them, which you can't with regular Sniffits. So I don't know if they can just... Maybe Super Mario Bros. X gives you the freedom to, like, change enemies' properties in that way, to make them either killable or unkillable by bouncing. That'd be kind of neat. Just sort of like change Mario 2 enemies to sort of behave like Mario 3 enemies in terms of how to kill them, just for the sake of consistency. That'd be really nice of them to offer that flexibility, if indeed they did. Or maybe I'm just remembering and they're wrong, and there was some sort of bullet-shooting enemy in Super Mario Bros. 3 that or some other Super Mario Bros. Game that can be bounced on, that I'm forgetting all about. Okay, and red star in here? I called it. And then is this the end of the level after this? It should be. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try and go for the one up here, just cause we haven't had that in a while. There, got it. I feel good about myself. Yeah, that was a really good level. Yeah, kudos for that one to someone who I'm gonna look up right now. And yeah, I need to go back to that B level at some point. Israeli. Odyssey. That was another really good one. Sky Dancer. Oh, that must have been it. I can't remember what the level was called that I just played now. Was it Odd Odyssey? Yeah, Odd Odyssey. I'm gonna have to double check now. Elements, tentative kudos, if I can remember. Yeah, kudos to Elements. That was a really great level. And it really, from what I remember at least, really captured the spirit of the original Umihara Kawase as well, which I believed was like, yeah, sort of puzzle game. And that was not really, I guess, sort of little mini puzzles for getting the keys to the exits, I guess. What do we get now? Leaves. Leaves, I suppose, if you want to be grammatically correct. I just remembered that I got 30 stars, so I should check my other item door. So now, World 5 we're up to now, I guess. Or no, that was World... I forget what World... Yeah, we just cleared World 5, I think. Because, yeah, this is World 4, and actually I think it's faster if I just take the other teleporter. World 5, so World 6, which is where they join, if I understand the map or the teleporter room correctly. Tower power. Is that a play on turtle power? I don't know. Oh, this music sounds very familiar. Oh, I can't place it. This background looks Castlevania-ish, but I don't think it's Castlevania. Whoa. This actually reminds me of... Sounds like something like not from a video game. Or not like it doesn't sound like it belongs in a video game or anything like that, but it like specifically reminds me of a song I can't quite place that I'm pretty sure doesn't come from a video game. It probably is something from a video game though that just sounds similar to what I'm thinking of. Because yeah, actually, yeah, the song I'm thinking of, I don't actually know the title of it, but it's like by some Korean hip-hop band that I listen to, that I also don't technically know the name of because it's all in Korean symbols. But yeah, that song by that one band, that one song I don't know the name of by that one band that I don't know the name of, that's what this reminds me of. Is this... Yeah, it looks like this propeller block is required for this level. Which is okay. Though it's kind of... I kind of don't like it when levels do this thing where, yeah, it just forces you to, like, fall all the way down and redo everything if you fail. I prefer if they... I don't know. Oh, man, that's tough. Oh, I should have spin jumped off of those. So that was just dumb on my part. Oh, well, seems like a pretty neat level so far. Yeah, the intro to there, especially this could be a Donkey Kong tune. I don't know. I'll have to look it up after I'm done. Post a comment telling me what it is if you want, but I'll probably have looked it up already by the time I post this video. Okay, let's not screw this up. That would be nice if this is a mushroom. Thank you. Okay, let's not screw that up this time. I don't know what's with those random torches in places, if they signify something, or X. I don't know what that X is supposed to signify. Anyways, looks like we need this propeller block to get anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna bounce off that turtle. There, that was simple enough. Wait for this guy. I don't know why these, like, flower-spitting things need to be there. Just kind of pointless, not too difficult to avoid, and just arbitrarily slows you down. I don't know. I don't think they need to be there. Do those coins signify something? It seems like there's something here that I'm, like, missing. Whoa, where did those turtles come from? I mean, I remember they were there last time, but... Oh well. That was weird. Okay. Anything over here? Nope, it's just there for symmetry's sake, I guess. And there's our midpoint. Oh man, this is like an actual jump. There we go. Those coins are suspicious because they're like kind of way out of the way and I'm not sure how to get them, but... Anytime I see like a sort of bridge of coins in a high out of the way area, that sort of says to me like, I might need those for a P-switch in the future. Yeah, see, that hammer is moving like in a way shorter arc and way slower than the hammers in that other level I was complaining about earlier. So yeah, they did something to screw with that level, and I don't like it. Ooh! What to do about this? Okay, I think it's probably bounce off the Koopa onto that platform. Or maybe just fall onto that. Actually, yeah, this doesn't look that hard. So I can just bounce off that. Or actually, I don't even need to bounce off the Koopa, I can just fall down there normally. So yeah, that was an easy red star. What? What? I'm not... Did I just drop, like, a ton of frames all at once or something? Like, what crushed me there? I got crushed, like, on the side or something? Because, yeah, it wasn't the ceiling. I wasn't anywhere near the ceiling, I don't think. I kind of want to reproduce that just to figure out what it was. Well, Koopa's bouncing downstairs is sort of a weakness of mine. Yeah, it's not that hard. You just run under them. It's just, I don't know. It freaks me out. Whoa. Okay, so this is a good level. I like the aesthetic. I like the design of it. It's got like its own sort of gimmick, which is like climbing. It's just a vertical levels in general. It's just kind of sort of have a love-hate relationship with them. It's just when they're just sort of, it's just climbing. It's just a fun thing. Just getting this sensation of getting like, not sensation isn't the right word. Just the concept, I guess, of just like going higher and higher as you go through the level. It's just kind of neat, and I like it when it goes right. It's kind of irritating when you just, whoa! Just sort of fall down over and over again, and it becomes a big hassle. But yeah, this level, right balance of... Or maybe I'm just getting better, like... I'm thinking in particular back to that, what was it, Moonlight Mountain or whatever it was called. And this here with the turtles is a bit tricky. Man, this is actually a difficult jump, so I think I need... Whoa, a big running start there. And then I need to, like, jump right off it, or else adjust my momentum. Running jumps. Basically any jump where you have to, like... Oh, this is also tricky, because there's, like... I was on there, and then I stepped off. Yeah, any jump where it's sort of, like, timed, and you have to get a running start. It's just kind of, like, my weakness. Just because, I don't know. It's just the fact that you have to get, like, a running start. It just kind of throws me off. Sort of reminds me, like, way back in, like, elementary school when I was in, like, track and field. Long jump was always, like, my worst event just because I could never get the timing right. Like, I'd always end up on, like, the wrong foot on that final step before the line. That's what that, like, feels like to me in Mario games when you have to take a running jump and like, a timed running jump. It's just, that's what that reminds me of. And I did get the red star there, so that level's done with. Yeah, that was the really easy. Land, sea, and air. This is going to be like a tank submarine airship level. Yep. Missiles. Oh, hi, Samus. Oh, I'm scrolled off the screen. Space pirates are headed this way, and this music is service to air missiles. Oh, that's just a fire. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, it's just a regular fire flower. This music comes from Brave Fencer Musashi. Oh, there. I was wondering what was blocking my way, but that looked like it was like just a background thing. Oh, they changed the behavior of these fireballs too. They're like much floatier than usual. But yeah, this music comes from Brave Fencer Musashi, probably my favorite tune from that game. It's like all of the tunes that they choose for this game from other games that I recognize. Whoa! Oh, perfect timing there. I don't know what they did to those mole men to make them invincible, but I don't like it. Anyways, yeah, it seems like every time they pick a tune from a game that I recognize, It like happens to be my favorite from that game. I guess just like the folks at Talking Time, that looks dangerous, but... What the hell? I want to get up there, but it won't let me. Oh well. I guess maybe if I'd have gone, like, stayed ahead of the curve, or like way up on the screen there, just stayed ahead, and then maybe I could have gone back in time. So I'm hitting, like, switches somehow by killing these Goombas. Maybe that's the Red Star gimmick, is to kill all the Goomba commanders, or... shoot. Goomba commanders, or something like that. And actually, yeah, the behavior of the falling items is different in some levels than in others. Oh, or are you an NPC? Sorry, it's the aircraft carrier. They must have used a sequence break. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. Was I supposed to ride that or something? What's going on here? Do I need to kill this fish? Is this fish the key? Whoa. Did something go wrong? Am I stuck here? I think something went horribly wrong. I don't get this. I can't... Because, yeah, there's an invisible wall here, and I think I was maybe supposed to ride... Because, yeah, the thing was land, sea, and air, so there was, like, the tank segment and now the ship segment. And I'm assuming I was supposed to, like, ride that rocket to the air segment. I guess I just die now. And I didn't hit a checkpoint there. The checkpoint was probably up. I hope this isn't a consistent bug. I'll give it one more shot, and if it happens again, I'll give up and mess around in the editor. Okay, so that there was just a nice little bit of fun that I had to show off for you. It turned out to be nothing. It's not a hard bug to get around. I don't know what triggered it in the first place, but so yeah, this level is going to be getting its own bonus video. Not so much for the level itself, which is actually kind of... it's pretty good. But the hidden star, I just really, really dislike the way they handled that here, and it caused me a lot of grief and frustration. So I'll talk to that sort of when we come to it. You've probably have a good guess already as to what it is, if you were paying attention to when I just killed that Goomba. But as to the level itself, as you can see, or you can pretty much see what this level's all about. Just enemies all over the place, auto-scrolling, and they've sort of rejiggered the fireball physics somehow, which is actually really interesting. And yeah, they've reskinned them all as... oh, shit. Anyways, I can get this anyways, yeah. Sort of reskinned them all as Super Metroid missiles, which is kind of neat. And yeah, it's basically like, yeah, a shooter level, which is, kind of interesting. It sort of combines two things that I don't really like in platform games that I think I've mentioned a lot already. It's an auto-scrolling level, like a slowly scrolling auto-scrolling level, which is, yeah, just kind of irritating and boring most of the time, and it's a level that sort of spams a ton of enemies on screen all over the place, which is another thing that kind of irritates me. But weirdly enough, it's sort of like two bad flavors that mix real well together. It's like the bunch of enemies on screen really helps to alleviate a lot of the tedium of the of the slow auto-scrolling. Okay, if you don't, yeah. So yeah, as you can tell, probably is the gimmick to this level is that there's 4 layers of sort of colored blocks at the end, and you get rid of each layer by killing the different Goombas in each sort of segment of the level. And that one there is the trickiest one to get. If you don't have a missile, it's impossible to get that one. And that's sort of... And, yeah, I think I finished talking about how the tons of enemies sort of helps alleviate the tedium of the slow auto-scrolling. So it's a decent level on its own. It's just, the problem is, because you've sort of got 4 switches to hit, or 4 Goombas to kill to unlock the hidden star, the checkpoint basically doesn't work for this level if you're going for the star. You are Because, yeah, if you hit the checkpoint and then die past there, it forgets that you hit all of the Goombas in the first half of the level. So, yeah, what ends up happening is if you're going for the hidden star, it forces you to play through the entire level without... perfectly even. If you miss a single Goomba, you've got to restart the entire level from the beginning. If you die at any point, you have to restart from the beginning. And the worst thing of all is that this is the trickiest part right here, is where you've got to time this just right. Yeah, jump off that guy. And yeah, as you see, I got hit there, but it didn't really matter. And just wait for this guy, because I really don't want to have to redo this. This is actually my third take trying to do this on the... whoops. Okay, and up there are some super missiles. I'll talk about those when we cut back to the main LP, but yeah, that's mainly the big problem with this level, is it's, again, sort of the forced perfection stuff that I sort of complained about back in that, which was it? Oh yeah, that really awesome, whoops, that really awesome Peach level a while back, and it's way worse here than it was there. The level's a lot harder here, the requirements for the star are a lot more stringent. You've got to hit all the Goombas, and a couple of them are really easy to miss. The hardest part is right at the end of the level, and it's not just you have to make it to the checkpoint, you got to make it through the entire level to get that. So yeah, that's it's a real shame, because it's like I had a good time with the level, and it was, you know, reasonable fun my first time through it. But yeah, just having to go back and run through it over and over again for the hidden star was just kind of a pain. But still, it's a cool concept for a level. I'm actually surprised that I liked it so much the first time through, considering those two things that it sort of combines. And so yeah, that's that. And you have another bonus video to look forward to. Can't get enough of those. Oh, and by the way, music in the previous level, once again, I'm going through a different save file so that I can actually get the star without pretending to get the star. And I played through this level on the way to here, and I remembered playing through this level my second time through. The music, I'm reasonably sure, comes from the Sega CD version of, I want to say Sonic CD... No, Sonic 3D Blast. No, not Sega CD. The Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast, I'm pretty sure. Rusty Ruin, if I'm not mistaken. So that's that mystery taken care of, and yeah, now back to your regularly scheduled LP. Okay, and I got my super missile pack too. As long as I don't screw it up. There, and what do I get? Super missiles! Yep, just as I called, it's a... And actually this seems like strictly worse than the regular missiles. Because yeah, the regular missile pack, they sort of like fired in the same arc, except you could, just for, the sake of, unless they do more damage, maybe. But yeah, it's like the regular missiles, you could like fire them up in the same kind of arc as the super missiles by bouncing them off the ground, or you could jump up and sort of send them straight along the ground, and yeah, it just seems more versatile like that. So unless the super missile does more damage, it's just the regular missiles just seem like strictly better. Like you can fire them down along the ground or up in the air, whereas the hammers or the super missiles only go one way. Oh, and we only now changed the music, actually. That's kind of weird. Did it... Yeah, that's kind of weird. So apparently were these also part of World 5, or is it just World 6 doesn't change music until you get past the land, sea, and air? I don't know. Well, anyways, that sort of dramatic music change here is sort of the perfect time, I guess, to call the video, and I think we're probably going to power through this to at least, you know, the final boss, probably at the end of the next video, so yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, I'm going to cut off the recording here, and when we come back, possibly the end of the regular game. Look forward to it.